Hola, I'm Catarina Rivera, and this is our history. Disability, unfortunately, often isn't included as part of history, so let's educate ourselves. Have you heard of the women's rights activist who was a Latina doctor who advocated against the forced sterilization of marginalized communities, including the disability community? Dr. Helen Rodríguez Trías was a pediatrician, educator, and women's rights activist. She was even the first Latina president of the American Public Health Association. Born in New York City in 1929 to Puerto Rican parents, she played a pivotal role in the women's health movement by advocating for the rights and freedoms of Latina women and other marginalized communities throughout her career. When working with the Puerto Rican community in the Bronx, Dr. Rodríguez Trías focused on the poverty, inequality, and racism that people were facing regularly in her neighborhood, which led to poor health outcomes. This was a public health and social approach, not just a medical approach. In the 1970s, sterilization of poor women, women of color, and women with disabilities was conducted often without consent, according to Family Planning of South Central New York. A 1974 lawsuit known as the Ralph suit was brought on behalf of two Black, allegedly cognitively disabled girls, Minnie Lee Ralph, age 12, and Mary Alice Ralph, age 14, who had been sterilized without their knowledge or consent in a federally funded program in Montgomery, Alabama. Dr. Rodríguez Trías said, the Southern Poverty Law Center found out about the girls and interviewed the mother, who said she thought she was consenting to the girls getting a contraceptive. She signed the consent form with an X because she couldn't read and write. The case went to federal court, which said there was incontrovertible evidence that sterilization abuse was taking place. Dr. Rodríguez Trías helped draft the Federal Sterilization Abuse Prevention Guidelines, passed in 1979. The guidelines require a woman's written consent to sterilization offered in a language they can understand and set a waiting period between the consent and the sterilization procedure, according to the National Institutes of Health. Today, it's still legal in 31 states to sterilize a disabled person without their consent. Under the laws in those states, relatives, caregivers, or judges have the final say on sterilization for the disabled person. Thank you to Dr. Helen Rodríguez Trías for being a leader on ending forced sterilization. If you want to learn more about the fight for disability rights, check out American Experience's documentary, Change, Not Charity, the Americans with Disabilities Act on PBS.